What's up, Marvel fans? This is Dan96 and I'm bringing you some actually good Marvel news today, and this is all rumor news. So before I get to those, I wanted to talk about the Avengers Age of Ultron trailer 2 thing. Now anyway, what I want to talk about is, now when I said about that the woman in the cave was also in the same scene where Thor was getting lightning coming out of him, I found out that it's not the same woman. So I just thought to say that because I thought it was just the same one, but it turns out it's not. But speaking of that, they're saying the woman in the cave, they're all saying that it could be Black Panther's sister who eventually becomes Black Panther. So I would love to see if that is true, because she kind of looks like her. And they're saying that the woman in the same place where Thor is when lightning comes out of him, people have been guessing who she could be, and one of them I want to say is a Chances. I think I said it right. But you might be thinking, hang on, how could she be her? Because she ain't got the blonde hair and green colour. But if it is her, I'd say Marvel try to take a new take on her. You know, a new look of her. You know, new clothes. You know, in the colour. But if it is her, maybe she's just she's just disguising herself, so Thor will not recognise her. That's my guess if it comes true. Now, getting on to some rumour news. First rumour is the saying Captain America might die in the Civil War film. Now, I would say that I don't know. I can't believe it. I don't want to say it's true for now. I mean, it could be just a rumour. But if you all remember from the comic books, I think in the Civil War comic books, I think that's where it happened. Cap got assassinated by Crossbones, and then when he died, then Bucky took over his shield and became the new Cap. So I don't know if that's gonna happen yet, but if it does, then looks like they could do that. Now next one. Now back in 2013, before Iron Man 3 came out, there were rumours coming out saying that in the end credit scene of that film, that Iron Man was going to go into space with his spacesuit and meet up with the Guardians. But that never came true. But now they're saying that this could happen in the end of the Civil War film. Now, if this does come true, I would be glad to see that, because that might give us a hint that he's going to be in Guardians 2. Now, back then when I said to myself, because it didn't happen, I was saying, I hope he does end up with the Guardians, maybe in the second Guardians film, because back then we didn't know how good the Guardians was going to be, so I was just not putting my prayers up. And then when after Guardians got good, and I said to myself, yes, I hope he's in the sequel. Right, anyway, moving on. The next one, it's about Thor. It looks like now this is rumor as well. Excuse me there. What this rumor is saying is we can kind of guess where Thor's going to be after, the third film, Ragnarok. It says that they're saying about Thor might end up in a Asgardian prison or something like that. So I say that he saves the day and then somehow he ends up in a prison. So it looks like we'll know where he'll end up after this is all done. Now this one. Now today they released some pictures of the Age of Ultron toys, and one of them that caught my eye was War Machine on a motorbike. So it looks like that Rhodey is going to shoot up in the film. I mean, we don't know yet. I mean, it's just figures, but if that does come true, that I'll be glad, because when I first heard that he was going to be in the film, I said to myself, he's going to suit up as War Machine. Because I don't really want to see him in the eye paint suit again. I preferred him in the War Machine armor. Anyway, here's the biggest news. Now, for now, it's only rumors. It's saying that Spider-Man is going to be in the Avengers Infinity War Part 1. And what do I say about this? I say, yes. Finally, we're going to have Spider-Man in the MCU. I mean, it's just rumors for now, but let's hope this is true. I hope this rumor is true. But also with it, it's saying that we'll have the New Avengers, the team called the New Avengers, in the film as well. And also it gives the names of the members who's going to be in it. And also, so one of them is Spider-Man, but I'll give the West. The members are going to be Spider-Man, as I said, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Luke Cage, Daredevil. Now that sounds interesting. Iron Fist, and this one, Power Woman. I don't know who that is, and I don't know who that character is. I mean, I looked her up like today, and it was saying that it's Jessica Jones, or what, I think that's her name, the one with the pink hair. But if you know who she is, if she's a separate character, just leave a comment below. Now this one, it says any Guardians of the Galaxy and any Inhumans. So I wonder which one of the Guardians is going to be there, if this is true. If this is true. Now we know Drax is signed. Now we know the one who plays Drax is signed up for the Infinity War. I think for both parts. So I'd say he's one of them, but I don't know if it's just going to be one member from the team. Now Inhumans, I'd say if that is true, this, you know, all this, if this comes true, I'd say the one Inhuman they could pick is Daisy, well, aka Craig, because now we found out that Sky is her, and she's now got the powers. But now we're gonna wait for the next half of the second series to see her using the powers and, you know, getting the costume and then create her and then name herself that. And then when that does come to happen, then I hope, if this is true, you know, picking an Inhuman for the new Avengers team, I'd just like her to be that Inhuman member. Now, moving on from that, now it's saying that all the original members from the first Avengers film will make a return for the second part. So it looks like Captain America will be turned back from the dead. Thor's somehow going to get out of the the Asgard prison. Looks like we'll have Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye, and Iron Man back from the back for this last one. But this is all rumors for now. But when I think about that, does this also mean that the new Avengers will be in the last part as well, or they're just gonna? I mean, they can't just kick them off, or that they can't just have them in the first part and then somehow they're just gone in the second one. I'll just say is, how I'll say this is, first part of the film would be where the team come together, then they try to attack Thanos' army, whoever he's going to get. Then second part, they'll be kind of doing the same, but then near to the end, all the six Avengers come, and then the two Avengers teams team up and take on Thanos, and win the Earth. That's just a guess for now. Now, one last thing before I go. Now, I just found out that that Black Widow, I meant, is gonna return in the Captain America Civil War. So now this is bringing me this question: who's gonna die in the Avengers Age of Ultron film? Because we know that they said there was gonna be death in the film, but also there was sayings about one of the members was gonna die. But if they're saying that it seems like, if now that this is true as well, you know, her in the Civil War, that means she doesn't die. But also they said, but I haven't heard much lately about this, but I heard that Hawkeye was possibly in that, but I don't know what's happened since, if they changed their minds or not. So I don't get it. So I don't know who's gonna die. I mean, it can't be for Hawk. I mean Hawk, because there's no way they'll kill him off. Because I heard he was gonna be back for, you know, Infinity War, but I also heard he was going to be in the first part, but I don't know what's happening there. But so I wonder who's going to die then. Does it mean then none of them's going to die? When the word meant death, does it mean none of them's going to die? It just means the character death. Now that's the thing I've been interested with. Is that what does it mean when that first ever came out online saying death? I don't think it means that a member's going to die. I think that just means that death. There'll be death in the film. And then you'll think one of them's going to die, but that doesn't happen. But then in the end, maybe in the credit scene, you see death. The woman that Thanos, the woman who's in love with Thanos. Well, I think she loves him back. Right. Anyway, that's all for today. And if you're new to watching my videos, this is what I do. I talk about Marvel and also Transformers, but I don't do a lot of that because I'm just waiting for any more news about Transformers 5. When I'll start doing that when they start filming, you know, start filming for that film. So I will leave a link to my so you can subscribe to my channel. So that'll be in the description below. Also now, for today, I have created a Marvel Facebook page. So what I'll do is I'll put some Marvel pictures on there, like new pictures, what they're releasing for the any Marvel film. So I will put in the link in the description below and a link for it, so you can follow me. I will put me videos on there. So if you're on Facebook by then and you see my video, then you can watch it from there, or YouTube. I don't know. And that's it anyway. So thank you for listening, and I hope I see you again, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.